Next question.
Next question is from r/ecommerce. This person's site, they're saying their traffic's growing by 40% week over week, and their sales have just halted. They want to know what are some things that could be wrong. What red flags should I be looking for?
The first thing I'd say is the quality of the traffic, right? If you've got 1,000 users and you're at a 3% conversion rate, and all of a sudden you have 10,000 users and you're not, unless you're paying for the traffic, or free organic traffic, regardless of the quality, is a good thing. Even if that new traffic, the new 9,000 people in that scenario, convert at 0.1%, your gross sales have gone up, and your cost to acquire them haven't. Now, on the other hand, if you had 1,000 and you were, paying Google for those 1,000, and then you moved up to 10,000, and you're likewise paying Google for the incremental 9,000 on top of it, well, you just made a terrible mistake. Well, we had what did we have the other day? We had a bot or refer spam or something that made it look. I mean, we were all high-fiving when we walked into the office. Hey, the engine blog is up 900% week over week, and we all were like, oh, well, it's just the aggregate effect of what we've been doing. We finally hit a critical mass. Or John Mack said something interesting in the blog, and
we know that's not it.
Well, that's
and I think that also, I mean, your reporting windows are really key here. One of the biggest things that I see that younger marketers make is they make changes, they make discernments, they make decisions based on non-statistical significant data. If your traffic or your conversion rate is down one day versus the other, take it as okay, not as many people purchase on a Tuesday. If you're looking at it over a week span, take it into consideration. If you're looking at it over 6 months and your conversion rate has consistently gone down over 6 months, you've got an issue. Taking one data point from a day, from 24 hours, 48 hours, you need to be able to just take a deep breath and understand that it will correct itself, or give it the opportunity to correct itself. You never want to pull the plug on an ad set. You never want to pull the plug on a traffic source without allowing it to do its thing. And so that's
that's a really good one, because that's probably more likely the answer, wouldn't you say? Because I mean, if he's growing traffic 40% week over week, he probably didn't have 5 million people, and which grew to whatever.
I've got another theory. If the sales have ground to a halt and this is a weekly change, I think he needs to open up all different browsers and check out on his own site.
Yeah, that's another thing.
A bunch of times we've had problems where a certain browser, we've deployed a new theme update, a certain browser may have had trouble. So look at where that traffic's coming from, look at the browsers and analytics, and then check
inventory.
out those.
If they've gone down to zero, you're exactly right. I mean, it's probably, with just this broad thing, it's just really a list of laundry lists and stuff to look at. I mean, is it statistically significant? Is it a new, lower quality, free traffic source? If so, don't worry on either of those. Is it a problem in Safari or Chrome, or maybe Explorer even? Oh, wow. Or mobile versus desktop. I mean, that kind of stuff. So those are all good places to start.
The first place to start is to go look at your session time. If your session time was a minute, and then you have a 30% increase in traffic, but the session time goes from a minute to 3 seconds, nobody's actually sitting there long enough for it to load.
Right, unless it's bot spam or referrer spam, then you're back to square one. Right, so it's a pretty nuanced question, but one that you ought to be able to figure out.